Hi everyone, today I'm going to be reviewing Scandal Season 5 Episode 19. So y'all, we finally get a chance to see Cyrus, this little girl. Last time we seen her, she was a baby. Now she like 3-4 years old. She got her on the floor playing with Michael. Cyrus in the other room. He say he going to work, but I was assuming he was going somewhere to go creep off with time. He may have been going to work, but you know, this is Cyrus we talking about. You know, he says bye to the little girl, says bye to Michael. Michael, he's steady getting these text messages. It's Vargas' brother doggone texting him, trying to communicate with him. He's trying to convince him that, hey, Cyrus is cheating on you. I showed you the pictures. But Michael's like, that's not proof that Cyrus is cheating on me. Those are just pictures. They were blurry. I don't believe you. But then he's trying to convince him, well, I think his boy Tom had something to do with that whole shooting and all that going on. Because Vargas' brother Alejandro, he's supposed to be Vargas' right-hand man. Cyrus then came in and swooped up and is taking all the glory from him. Like, he wants that job. And he's trying to be Cyrus, but Cyrus is like always like 3 steps ahead of you. He's like that treacherous. And when he has his mind set on something like making the next president and him running the White House, because you know he was running everything before Olivia came in and run things. Like, Cyrus the man was you go to when you need to cover up. Now, if you need to cover up, you done killed somebody. So if you need somebody killed, you know, Cyrus is the person you go to. And I guess James' brother, not James, but Vargas' brother Alejandro, he not really feeling like having to take a step back and let Cyrus shine right now. So we have Olivia and Elizabeth. They are both coaching Mellie and VP Ross on what to do. They want to get the endorsement from the governor of Florida. If you want Florida, you need to get her endorsements. This is what you need to do. This is what you don't need to do, Mellie. I'm going to need you to calm back on some of your stuff because you know you kind of be that kind of way that time. So Abby, being a former gladiator and taught under the ways of Olivia, is like, this is what we're going to do. VP Ross, her plane is already taken off and going on to Florida. We're going to stall Mellie's plane so she can't go anywhere. So we're going to say there's something wrong with Air Force One. If Air Force One can't take off, no other plane can take off. This is what we're going to do. Abby, she is all about her game. It's like, this is something Olivia would do. Therefore, I'm going to ground them and they can't go anywhere. So Olivia's like, okay, I see where Abby's going for. So, but we can't let this happen because this is their tactic. So we can't get to that dinner and we can't get this endorsement from, you know, the governor of Florida. So what we're going to do is we're going to make it seem like this is a ploy to keep us stalled on the tarmac from Air Force One. So Olivia, she done got the press out there. It's like, yes, this is a stall tactic. They don't want us to make it there. So they're saying that there's something wrong with Air Force One, so we can't take off. How it usually works is Air Force One takes off, however long later, then the other private planes can take off. But since Air Force One is stalled, Abby made sure that no other planes can get out. So Olivia's like using what Abby's doing to them kind of to their advantage to make the public seem like, see, this is what they're doing over there at VP Ross's campaign. They're playing, I can't even say it's treacherous, but like letting them know this is the kind of stuff that you got going over there. They don't want us to have a fair chance. So they're using the president to keep the former first lady of the country stalled on the tarmac so she can't go anywhere. So Olivia's like, okay, Abby, I raised you one. You want to keep me stalled. So I'm going to use you keeping us stalled to our advantage and letting the public know how y'all doing things over there. So we got the governor of Florida going over there to see David, and when she gets her, so he tells her, VP Ross, you know, she's not in right now. She's like, okay, I ain't really want to talk to her, and you the person I want to talk to. See, she in some mess, and she wants to clear it up, and like she's using VP Ross as like, look here, I like VP Ross, but she, you know, she's not presidential, you know, material. But look here, there's this little situation going on with some sugar company. I'm going to need you to stop that investigation going on. But he's like, okay, why do you want me to stop this investigation? It's like, that ain't never your business. And again, I am paraphrasing. Y'all know I am known for paraphrasing. But he don't really want to stop this investigation because I'm assuming there's something major going on with that investigation. And then she says, without saying that, you know, if, you know, all this little situation with this, like, I think it's turmeric sugar, if that goes away, you know, there's a chance, you know, I haven't said my endorsement yet, but if, you know, that goes away, there's a good chance that I might or might not endorse VP Ross. So now he's thinking he's trying to get VP Ross back, you know, he didn't fell in love with her, and then like after he didn't like fell in love with her, that's when, you know, she found out that he was cheating and she left him. So he's trying to do any and everything he can to like get back on VP Ross's good side, to where he's gonna actually like let go of this investigation of whatever sugar company going on, whatever they got going on. I don't know what the sugar did to some people or something in the sugar, but whatever it is, either she got some hand in it or somebody close to her has some hand in what's going on in that sugar. Seems like Marcus is the only one that can calm Mellie down, because when she was like blowing up like, I'm not gonna make this to this dinner, she's like so mad right now. But it's Marcus that gets her together, and he tells her like, the only way we're gonna get off this tarmac is if you go to Fitz. And she's like, how does that look, me going to my ex-husband? She's like, because he's not going to deny you in front of all these cameras on live TV. So this is what you're going to do. You're going to go over there, get off the plane. You're going to walk over there and, you know, usher, you know, motion for Fitz to come over, and y'all have y'all little talk. She does that. Olivia, she comes out like, Marcus, I'm going to need you to go out there and get Mellie and bring her tail back on this plane. But, you know, Marcus, he has a way of doing things that's not the way that Huck, Olivia, and Quinn do things. Marcus, he's not like the natural born killers that Huck and Quinn are, but the way he does things gets the job done without a lot of mess, if that makes sense. So Mellie, she goes out there on the tarmac and stands there. She's waving the folks, and Abby's like, okay, what is she doing? And Fitz is like, she's waiting for me to come. So when he comes out there, she's like, look here, you are the president. Abby, she ain't got no say on this. You're the leader of the free world. You can get me off this tarmac so I can get to this dinner. So that's what I'm going to need you to do. And then they get to talking about how Olivia's on edge, and this tension between Olivia and Abby is going to go crazy, and Olivia's going to kill her. And like, he's looking at her like, I'm going to need you to not say things like that. The press is back here. And like, Mellie didn't know that Olivia's the one that killed Andrew, and like, he was surprised that she would use those choice words. And he was like, Mellie, don't say those words like Olivia killing anybody. She was looking like, what? He's like, Olivia, Andrew. And it's just like, it's clicking to her like why Olivia's not acting like the way she's usually acting. It's just like, that's why she's not sleeping, she's not eating. I'm trying to tell this girl to get out and run like she usually does, and go swimming, and she doesn't want to do these things. And like, Mellie seems genuinely concerned for Olivia at this point, which I never thought I was gonna see that. And like, this season I'm liking Mellie more. When Scandal was first on, I didn't care too much for Mellie, but Mellie, she's starting to grow on me. I don't know, it's because, I guess because neither one of them dealing with Fitz right now, is that it? But he's like, Fitz was telling her, just look out for Olivia, and like, Mellie, she's like, okay, I'm gonna do that. But like, she's seeing why Olivia is not the Olivia of like 2 months ago, maybe a year ago. It's like, she's not herself, and she's realizing why. It's like, she's concerned like Olivia's not taking care of herself because she's dealing with this, oh, I didn't, yes, this man kidnapped me, but I am the one that killed him. And like, that's something you like, if you're not psycho, you ain't just gonna be able to kill nobody and just get over it. So Fitz gets back on the plane. It's like, all right, wheels up in 5. So they get to the dinner, and the dinner's already started. Hollis, he is there getting his belly full. VP Ross is there, but you know, she kind of like shady and side-eyeing some of the comments that the governor is saying. And like, VP Ross, she may want to be this, she want to, you know, get this endorsement, but she's just not going to let anybody endorse her. If she not feeling the way you be acting and the way you do things, she's like, I'd rather like lose than to like have you endorse me and people think I like think the same way. So they let them know that, hey, Mellie is showing up, and you know, the governor of Florida's like, look here, the dinner has already started, so she's late, so sorry for you. But like, when they is like, it's not that Grant, it's Fitzgerald Grant, she's like, oh, so Fitz and Mellie walk in together, so she has no choice but to let them to do. She can't tell, you know, Fitz that no, y'all can't come in. It's like, she's not gonna tell Mellie she can't come in. Seeing as how she didn't walk in with Fitz. So good for like Marcus, because he's the one that got Mellie out there to talk to Fitz. He got her playing up, and in a roundabout way is the one that like was that Fitz and Mellie walked into this dinner together. So we got Michael at home, and he confronts Cyrus about cheating. He just flats out, "Are you cheating on me?" So I was like, "Yes, I am cheating on you. Like, is that what you want me to tell you?" "Yes, I am cheating on you. This is what I need. I need somebody who's going to hold me." I'm going to paraphrase. "I need somebody who's going to hold me down and shut up. I am molding the future president of the United States. Your job is to be here and shut up and just do what I say to do." But he's like, Marcus, like, "I do a lot of things. I take care of our daughter. I clean the house." He's like, "First of all, I'm going to need you to stop right there, because she is not our daughter. She is me and James's daughter." I was like, well, dang, Cyrus, you had to go there. But seems out like Michael is the one taking care of the baby. Like, this is the, like, I haven't seen Cyrus with that baby since James was alive. So, like, Michael, he's the one clearly taking care of this child, making sure her hair is combed, because her hair looked combed to me, making sure she had stuff to play with, cooking and cleaning and doing all that stuff. So Michael's like, okay, I need, maybe we should go to counseling. And he's like, Cyrus, he's not trying to, hear all that. He's like, I got better things to do. I'm looking out for the country, looking out for the world. I'm trying to mold this doggone man to become the next president, and I got you here. You can't shut your mouth up. These are the things I need going. And then he hits him with, "You was a washed up drag queen when we got together. If you like, you can leave and go back to that washed up drag queen life that you was living. Like, this is your life. Take it or leave." And I was like, well, I'm not surprised that Cyrus would say something like this, because again, this is Cyrus. But I was like, well, dang, you just like told him a new one, Cyrus. So we got Michael giving Alejandro this flash drive, and on there is information 2 weeks prior to that shooting that went on, that Alejandro is so convinced that Cyrus has something to do with. So now he's thinking, he's letting him know, "Cyrus, he's a low down dirty dog. I hope this information is somewhat helpful to you." Okay. So I'm like thinking, dang, Michael, you just did that to Cyrus. But oh no, they're sitting there, and then a news conference comes on. Governor Vargas or Senator Vargas, little girl in the hospital dying of cancer, and Cyrus is looking shocked, the brother's looking shocked. Well, what had happened was Michael, being his, I guess, a good husband, gave that information to Alejandro, and it wasn't, information about Cyrus. It was information about Vargas. So now Vargas like, Cyrus called the place, and it came from your email address. I didn't want anybody to know about my little girl having cancer. That's what I didn't want to do. And now you didn't put it out there that she has cancer. I'm going to need you to pack your bags, and I'm going to need you to leave. You didn't cross the Oatman line as of right now. So he's like, man, I guess when he was plugging it in, he realized it said error. That it said it got sent somewhere. So yes, Cyrus is that man. He gets on the phone like, "Michael, I sure appreciate you, dog, but maybe we can work out, get this counseling thing done. I see you hear from me. All right, thanks." So we have Huck, and Huck, he is concerned about Olivia, as he should. He can't function. If something happens to Olivia, I don't know what Huck would do. So he's like, "You're not eating, you're not sleeping. Something is not right. You need to talk about this and get this off your chest." But she's like, "I'm perfectly fine. I know everybody think I'm so messed up since I didn't kill doggone Andrew, but I'm better than ever. I'm sleeping better knowing that he is dead." And I was so enthralled when I bashed him over his head and the shock that he had. And Huck is just looking at her, and she's like, "What?" He's like, "I want you to finish," because he ain't buying it. It's like, "What is it? Tell me what's the real deal?" She's like, "My father told me if I go anywhere near Jake, that he will slit Jake's throat, and I cannot have another death on me. I'm just not gonna be able to do it." She's like, she loves doggone Jake, but she knows she can't be around Jake because old Daddy Pope is gonna slit Jake's throat. So now she's like, this is why I'm upset and I'm not focusing, because like I can't have the man I love, because if I do, he's gonna be dead, and I just can't have no more death on my hand. I just cannot do it. So y'all, Abby, she is mad at Fitz because she feels Fitz is not letting her do her job. But like, she runs Fitz, Fitz runs the doggone country. That's how things supposed to go. And when he went out there and didn't listen to what she was saying and like helped Mellie out with showing these certain things, but like, that's not why she's mad, and it's not why the tensions between her and Olivia. She's feeling guilt because she's feeling like, had I not have like went in behind and let that information get out when I helped Andrew, Olivia wouldn't have killed him. So now she's like, she's having this guilt, like what I done caused Olivia to snap and I'm gonna kill this man. So she, at one point she goes to see Olivia and they're talking, and Olivia's like, I'm not mad at you because that's what I would have done. You know, it's not that, but Olivia's like, I'm rooting for you, but I want back at the White House. That's where I feel comfortable at, and this is what I had to do. This is what I want to do. Finally, for something, I'm looking out for something for me. I'm not rooting for you, but I'm rooting for myself more, because that's where I'm supposed to be, in that White House, help her run that country, and that's how I feel. So y'all, Cyrus comes home thinking that things is alright. He goes to the room and all of James's clothes is gone. Like, just the only thing left was hangers. So I guess he goes to the daughter's room, all her stuff gone too. He's kind of like, look here, bruh, I don't know what you got going on, but I need you and my daughter to get back here quick, fast, and in a hurry. He didn't say the doggone he was willing to kill him and like have him, you know, arrested for like kidnapping. But I'm not putting that past, you know, Cyrus. But then I'm thinking, what if only Alejandro had something to do with that? Because he's mad that like Cyrus that got one over him, so he's like, okay, you did this to me, so I'm gonna like make it seem like Michael didn't ran off with y'all little girl, but in all actuality I didn't like kidnap them both. You know, I'm always like thinking like the weirdest of things, like a conspiracy. I'm not a conspiracist, but when it comes to show, I mean, I'm always thinking like, what if this is really what's going on? So yeah, that was just went on. If I left anything out, by all means leave a comment or video response. And like always, I want to thank my subscribers and the people watching my videos. I want you to like this video, comment, and subscribe, and share this video with your friends on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and here on YouTube. This is Lady T signing off. Have a good one.